So from our mountain pose, you can keep the hands in Jnana Mudra, jaw relaxing, everything soft. I'm just going to rock forward and back, just to feel the earth underneath the balls of the feet, the earth underneath the heels. Forward and back. And then just moving in the circle, clockwise, 3 times going one way. Back to center, and 3 times the other way. Just feeling the weight shift, the outside edge of the feet, inside edge of the feet, the toes. 3 times around. Giving our feet a nice little massage. And then back to center. Tuning into the breath again, and on an inhale, bring the hands up as if we've got a giant beach ball in our hands. Breathing in, feeling the spine expanding and going over to one side. And then breathing out back to center. Breathing in, breathing out. And come back to center, the hands switching over. Then bring the hands out to the side, moving our shoulder blades so our elbows are together, hand palms in front of us. We're just going to lift the shoulder blades up and down. I'm just going to do that 3 times. Noticing each time that the shoulder blades just allow us to reach up a little bit further. Then reaching up and out to the side, breathing in and bring the hands down. What we're doing now is we're putting all the fingertips together to touch our thumbs. Bring the hands up, squidging those shoulder blades together, making like, I think it's like a seagull. And then breathing out to the side. And again, you can bring the arms down if you want. One more time. You could do that as many times as you need, and it's nice if I'm having a bad day. If I'm getting annoyed at myself, if I'm getting annoyed at something, it's just nice to blow it all away. We want to give that shoulder blade another little massage by just bringing the shoulders in and out and allowing the hands to rotate. You'll notice my arms are coming up as I do it. It just seems to just automatically do it. And then we're going to move our head to the right and lift our palm up on that side and our palms down on that side. And we're just going to look at our open palm, then turn the palm, and as that palm's turning, our head's moving to the other side. And we're looking at the upturned palm. As the palm faces down to the ground, moving across, the head's moving across, and the palm's coming up. So just alternating between the two. Really nice stretch for the shoulders here, and nice warming up the neck as well. And bring the arms down. And just noticing how's that feel across the top of the chest. And then again, fingers just like we had them before, and popping them on the shoulders. And we're just going to do some shoulder circles. I carry so much tension in my shoulders. I can never do like big open circles to start with, but it's wonderful just to see how the shoulders just open up. A few cracking noises, that's okay. And then going the opposite direction, and again, I can't do big shrugs to start with, but it doesn't matter. They get bigger the more the body warms up. And they say that we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, so we can do anything to relax them, make them a bit more open. That's got to be good. And releasing down. And we're going to imagine as if we've got a golf ball just in the nape of our neck here. And we're just going to slightly put the head forward and down, and bringing it up. Forward, down over that golf ball, and raising up. Making sure our knees are relaxed, our jaws relaxed, our eyes are relaxed as we do it. And just noticing if any tension creeps into the body, that's fine. But just no, not today, thank you. And then imagining we've got a big sandbag on one shoulder. And we put our head to the opposite side. And this sandbag's weighing down that shoulder, allowing the neck to stretch and allowing the neck to expand. Just a few breaths here. And just noticing, no judgment, just where the breath is in the body. If it's up in the chest or down in the belly, in the feet. And then back to centre. Shuffling that sandbag over to the other side. And that head down to the opposite shoulder. Then back to centre. This time we're just going to turn to look over one shoulder and back to centre. And only going as far as your body wants to go. As soon as you meet that initial resistance, just stopping. We're not pushing our bodies today. And back to centre. And then going back, same side. And just noticing that if we don't push our bodies open up. Back to centre. And just doing that as many times as you need to. And then going the opposite way again. Looking out to the side, no judgment. Just as far as the body wants to go. And we're forcing our body to look in different directions, so it might not want to open up very far to start with. But that's okay. You can stay as long as you like, looking over the other shoulder, or you can keep going forward and back. Then it's time we gave ourselves a hug. So just moving the arms out, giving ourselves a little hug in front of us. And I'm going to bring my feet a little bit wider. Okay, so they're, I don't know, shoulder width apart. And just gently turning to one side and back to centre, keeping the knees very soft. I don't want to be wrenching the knees. My feet are just still firmly planted on the ground. That earth that just supports us, nourishes us. Twists are really good. We're getting the liver a twist here, the spleen a twist. It's like rather like getting a sponge and squeezing out the sponge. And I could maybe move our feet just now. I've got one foot facing forward, the other foot just, well, they're both facing forward, and just twisting round and back to centre and the other direction. Back, swiveling the feet. Sorry, you can't see them. Just moving round. Just stopping when we get as far as we want to go. Making sure our head's not too far to the ground. And then just from the base of the spine going up. Oh, just seeing if we've got a bit more twist in us. It should feel good, but it shouldn't feel too tight, you know, it shouldn't be painful. It might be a bit of, oh, that feels good, or I can really feel it moving. And back to centre. I'll do it from the side so you can see here. So one foot forward to the back. And just twisting around. And it's just that movement from the base of the spine, like a spiral staircase going up. Back to centre, and then to the other side. And coming back to the centre, relaxing the arms. Hopefully you'll feel some heat building up, energy being released, as they say. Just giving the body a little shuggle, anywhere it needs a little shuggle. Just warming up our hands and just placing them in the small of the back. Okay. We're going to do a gentle back bend here. So just from our feet going down, spine's lifting, 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 the breastbone just lifting up. And not really moving our head or neck back. No strain on the neck. And then we're just going to ease forward into a forward bend, keeping our knees soft and just bending forward to look down at our feet. And then gently, as we gently push with our feet into the earth, just gently, pushing that force allows us to come up again, breastbone to lift, little gentle back bend, and again coming down, down, down into a forward bend, bending forward at the hips, looking down at the feet, and then relaxing the neck, so looking down between our legs as long as our neck's okay. And again, a little push action into our feet, strong legs, strong and yet soft and relaxed. And up one more time, gentle, gentle back bend. and then move forward. And we can just bring our elbows onto our thighs, relax the head down, knees a bit bent, and just enjoy the forward bend. And you've got a choice here. So you can either stay down in the forward bend or move up and come back down, move up, come back down, and just flow with the movement. You have to go with what feels good for your back and what feels good for your body. I personally like staying down rather than flowing all the time, but other people prefer to move. So. And then if we're down, coming back up. And just giving the body a little bit of a shiggle. Right, I try and want our feet a little bit further apart now. Sorry about this. That's even worse. Right, okay, so about double hip width apart. Just bend one knee, hands on the hip, bend the other knee. Just gentle, 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 easing into the groin muscles here. And then you've got to turn one leg forward, one leg back. And the other way. All you're doing is just giving the legs a very gentle stretch. Make sure the knee doesn't go above the toes. Very gentle stretch. And it's just a swiveling movement of the feet. And again, you can stay longer. Join the stretch in the back leg. Or you can stay, just keep moving between the two. Again, it's whatever feels good. And then just that adductor stretch, both feet facing forward. Just that adductor stretch again. And then bring the feet in together. Give the body a little shake. Hands coming up, and we're going to go into a forward bend again. You notice I'm bending my knees. Hands coming down, or I like to brace my elbows against the thighs. And from here, we're going to go down into a squat as long as our knees are okay. So my toes are sort of on the ground, my heels are lifted up, in a little squat. Also knees are okay, hands coming up. Then I'm putting heels down on the floor again, and heads relaxed. Coming up, oops, and coming down, forward bend. And then uncurling, hands coming up, clapping the hands above the head, and bring the hands down. Prayer position, front of our breastbone, bringing our feet to comfy distance again. Feeling, wiggling our toes, moving forward and back, just feeling the earth underneath us. I'm just going to bow our head. Relaxing the knees, feeling into the pelvis, curves of the spine, the neck, the crown of the head, the eyes, relaxing the eyes, the temples, the jaw. Bringing our hands down to our side. Just tuning into this miracle of our human body. This body which we've gone through and done so many beautiful movements with today. And just honouring it and thanking it. thanking it for being amazing. And then I'd like us to do a little, it's always nice to finish with a little relaxation.